Good morning, students. This is Latif sir. In this video, I'll discuss about the first chapter of class 9 chemistry. The topic is language of chemistry. The topic is language of chemistry. Okay, this is the first chapter of class 9 chemistry. In this chapter, you have to read about what is symbol of an element, what is the valency, and chemical and or molecular formula of compound, and balancing chemical equation, and calculation of relative atomic mass, relative molecular mass. Okay, let's start. This is the syllabus. Okay, syllabus is given in the front page. Now see, first introduction is given. Introduction of this chapter. In the introduction, it is basically given that what is element, what is atom, what is molecule. Okay, and you have already studied in lower classes in class 8, class 7 about what is atom, what is molecule, what is pure substance, that is element. Okay, so see, introduction. First you have to know what is an element. An element, here it is given, see, an element is simple and pure form of matter. An element is a simple and pure form of matter which cannot be decomposed into simpler substance. And all elements are made up of very small particles which are known as atoms. Okay, so all elements are made up of atoms are the smallest particle of an element, which represent all the properties of an element. And when atoms combine, they form molecule. When atom combine, they form molecule. Okay, so a set of atoms of the same type, together form the molecule of the element. For example, when two hydrogen atom combine, two hydrogen atom combine, they will form hydrogen molecule. Okay, so atom at a set of atoms of the same type together form the molecule of that element. Now see the types of molecules. Molecules are various types: monoatomic, diatomic, polyatomic. Okay, so first type of molecule is monoatomic molecule. In monoatomic molecule, these type of molecules are made up of only one atom. Okay, so elements having only one atom in their molecules are known as monoatomic molecules. Monoatomic means only one atoms. The molecule is made up of only one atom. For example, helium, neon, argon, krypton, these are monoatomic molecules. Okay, so all the noble gases or inert gases are monoatomic molecules because they are made up of only one atom. Now second, diatomic molecules. Diatomic molecules are those molecules which are made up of two atoms. Okay, so diatomic molecules, elements having two atoms in their molecules, they are called diatomic molecules. For example, hydrogen molecule H2, oxygen molecule O2, nitrogen molecule N2. These are diatomic molecules. And tetraatomic molecules, elements having four atoms in their molecules are known as tetraatomic molecules. For example, phosphorus is a tetraatomic molecules because in phosphorus molecules there are total 4 atoms. Similarly, triatomic molecules means molecule made up of 3 atoms. Okay, and octatomic molecules means molecules that made up of 8 atoms. Okay, they are called octatomic molecules. So elements having 8 atoms in their molecules are known as octatomic molecules. For example, sulfur is a octatomic molecules. Okay, so atoms is the simplest smallest part of an element which combine to form molecules. And one more thing here it is written that see here one point is given, a set of atoms of the same type together form a molecule of the element. However, when atoms of different elements combine, they form a molecule of the compound. Okay, when atoms or molecules of different element combine, they form the molecules of a compound. They form a molecules of a compound, not a molecule of a element of an element. Okay, for example, NaCl, sodium chloride, water, ammonia, these are molecules of compounds, because NaCl, water, that is H2O, ammonia, that is NH3, all these molecules are formed by combination of different elements. That's why these molecules are molecules of a compound. Okay, and one more thing you have to remember, that atom is the smallest part of of matter, and molecule is also small, very small teeny particles. Okay, but difference between atom and molecule is that atom may or may not exist independently. However, molecule can exist independently. Okay, so thus we can say that molecules is the smallest particle that has capability to exist independently. This is the basic difference between molecules and atoms. Atom may or may not exist independently, while molecules has the capability to exist independently. Okay, now see symbol of elements. All the in nature there are many elements are found, like gold, iron, carbon, hydrogen. There are almost 118 elements are found in nature, and these elements are represented by some symbols. Okay, so now the name of elements and the compounds are abbreviated by using certain symbols and formula. And before 1680 AD, alchemists tried to represent the substances that they used for their experiment by different kind of pictographic symbols, such as triangle for earth, a crescent for silver, and later Dalton used some other type of symbol to represent the elements, such as a circle for oxygen. Dalton used some other type of symbol to represent elements, such as a o circle for oxygen, and a circle with a dot in its center for hydrogen. Okay, and later, Johann Berzelius suggested that the initial letter of an element written in capital should represent that particular element. For example, symbol of oxygen is capital O, symbol of hydrogen is capital H, symbol of carbon is capital C, and so on. But in some cases, the suggested symbol did not agree with English name of the element. This was because some of the symbol were based on the Latin name of the element. Okay, so you can represent or you can give the symbol of an element according to their English name, and in some cases according to their Latin name. Okay, so here two tables are given. In one table, symbol of certain element based on their Latin names, and in the table at the right side, in this table you can see symbols of some common elements according to their English name. Okay, See, name of the table number 1.1, symbol of certain element based on their Latin names. All these symbol you have already studied in class 8. Okay, just remember. So symbol of gold is Au because its Latin name is aurum. Symbol of silver is Ag because its Latin name is argentum. Symbol of mercury is Ag because its Latin name is hydrargyrum. Okay, similarly symbol of copper is Cu because its Latin name is cuprum. Symbol of iron is Fe according to its Latin name ferrum. Symbol of sodium is Na according to its Latin name natrium. Symbol of potassium is K, like this. Okay, so this symbol of this element gold, silver, mercury, copper, antimony, tungsten was based on their Latin name. Okay, however this method the method suggested by Johann Berzelius lead the basis of the IUPAC International Union of Pure and Applied Chemistry system of chemical symbol and formula. So modern uh, method of symbolization of element is based on Johann Berzelius. Okay, and in this table you can see symbol of some elements, like symbol of magnesium is Mg, symbol of aluminum is Al, symbol of calcium is Ca, symbol of chromium is Cr, symbol of cobalt is Co, symbol of uranium is U, symbol of helium is He. So these two table you have to remember, very important table, and you have already studied in lower classes. Okay, you have to always remember these symbols of different element. Okay, now what is chemical symbol? What is the definition of chemical symbol? A symbol is the short form. A symbol is the short form that stand for the atom of a specific element, or the abbreviation used for the names of elements. A symbol is the short form that stand for the atom of a specific element, and each element is denoted by a symbol which is usually the first letter of its name in English or in Latin, which is written in capital. Example, sulfur. Sulfur is an element and it is denoted by symbol capital S. So symbol of sulfur is capital S. A symbol of hydrogen is capital H according to their English name. However, when the first letter of more than one element, see this point, one note is given. However, when the first letter of more than one element is same, the elements are denoted by two letters. The first letter is written in capital, while the second one is written in small. Okay, when more than one elements, a symbol of more than one element is when the first letter of more than one element is same, the elements are denoted by two letter. The first letter is written in capital, while the second one is written in small. For example, carbon, cobalt, copper, calcium, chromium, chlorine, all these elements whose first letter is C. Carbon, cobalt, chromium, copper, calcium, all these elements whose first letter is C. Therefore, only carbon is denoted by the symbol C, and for cobalt is denoted by symbol C, capital C small o. Copper is denoted by symbol, two letter symbol, capital C small u, from its Latin name cuprum. Calcium is denoted by capital C small a. Cadmium is denoted by capital C small d. Okay, similarly chromium is symbol of chromium is Cr, symbol of chlorine is Cl. Okay, and now see, a symbol is not merely an abbreviation for the name of an element, but it has also some significance. Now see what are the significance of symbols. Symbol represent an symbol it represent the name of the element. It represent the name of the element. And second point, symbol represent the name of the element. It represent one atom of the element. And quantity of the element equal in mass to its atomic mass or gram atomic mass. Okay, these are some significance of symbols. Okay, here one note is given: be careful about the capital and small alphabets. For example, cobalt means C small, capital C small o. Capital C small o means the element cobalt. However, capital capital O, capital C capital O, which represent the compound carbon monoxide. So be careful. Capital C small o means cobalt and capital C capital O means carbon monoxide. Both are not same. Okay. Now see formula. What is formula? Like symbol is used to represent an element. Similarly, molecules or compounds are represented by giving some formula, molecular formula or chemical formula. Okay, so what are these formula? See, formula: the symbolic representation of a molecule is known as formula. Formula or molecular formula or chemical formula of the molecule. The symbolic representation of a molecule is known as formula or molecular formula or chemical formula. Okay, for example, molecule of hydrogen is molecular formula of hydrogen is H2. Molecular formula of oxygen molecule is O2. Molecular formula of nitrogen molecule is N2. Molecular formula of chlorine molecule is Cl2. Okay, like this. Okay, and there are some more examples are given. For example, molecular formula of ammonium chloride is NH4Cl, because this is a molecule. Okay, and in NH4Cl, this is ammonium chloride. One nitrogen atom, four hydrogen atom and one chlorine atom is present. Okay, and see molecular formula of sodium carbonate, Na2CO3, sodium carbonate, which denotes in this molecule, one molecule of sodium carbonate, two sodium atom present, one carbon atom and three oxygen atoms. Okay, in water molecule in H2O, two hydrogen atoms combine with one oxygen atom. Okay, but 2H2 means two molecule of water. Only H2 means one molecule of water, but 2H2 means two molecules of water. Okay, so molecular formula or chemical formula used to represent a molecule, while symbol is used to represent an atom, an element. Okay, now see significance, like significance of symbol. There are some significance of molecular formula. The molecular formula of a compound has quantitative significance. It represents both the molecule and the molecular mass of the compound. It represents both the molecule and the molecular mass of the compound. It represents the respective number of different atoms present in one molecule of compound. It represents the respective number of different atoms, like in water, two hydrogen atoms and one oxygen atoms are present. Okay, so it represents the respective number of different atoms present in one molecule of the compound. And it also represents the ratio of respective masses of the element. It represents the ratio of the respective masses of the element present in the compound. Okay, for example, the formula of CO2, carbon dioxide, chemical formula of carbon dioxide, CO2, means that the molecular formula of carbon dioxide is CO2. Each molecule contain one carbon atom joined by chemical bond with two oxygen atoms. Okay, and the molecular mass of carbon dioxide is 44. Given that atomic mass of carbon is 12 and oxygen is that of oxygen is 16. Okay, so these are some importance or significance of chemical formula or molecular formula. Okay, okay, thank you students. In the next class I will discuss about valency. Bye students.